Welcome back to MICE TV, coming to you live from the Cake and Pie Expo 2.0 in Da Nang, Vietnam. Our guest now is TJ Wagner. He's the CEO of Wagner Diagnostics. Welcome to the show, TJ.
Thank you so much for having me. So stoked to be here.
Yeah, we're so happy that you are here. So we just had a conversation. You told me it took you 52 hours to get here, and you just arrived last night. First of all, jet lag?
Surprisingly not. I was definitely planning on that.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't even know what time it is, where I am. No, I'm teasing. But when you do that and you don't sleep for a long time, and then all of a sudden, and it's like the perfect time, it's like 10 p.m., I went to bed and it was just like, oh, and now I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
I heard you got a nice massage last night as well.
Oh my
Best
goodness.
way to relax
I
in
have been
Vietnam.
having a great time. Yes, it was really nice.
You've only been here 12 hours, but you've had a great time pretty much.
I mean, the hospitality has been incredible. Everybody's been smiling and just it's just been, I've loved it. I really have loved it.
Great to hear.
Well, we're really glad that you're here. Let's get into why you're here, actually. So you're the CEO of Wagner Diagnostics. Let's talk about the company, what you do.
Yeah, so again, Wagner Diagnostics is the expert in color vision and color vision testing. We have a plethora of products ranging from our color vision testing made easy, which is a very simple screening for pediatrics, all the way up to the Wagner computerized color vision test, which is an extended diagnostic test. It's reimbursable in the United States, and it provides so much information to really improve patient outcomes. So we have a very big assortment of different color vision tests.
Okay, so you do have a catalog of tests, and I am actually really interested in seeing what the color vision test is all about. I understand that you brought a product sample that we can actually try, and we'll do a short test on me, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Would love to do it.
Okay, all right. On our TV over here, if you can see our screen, we've got these tests pulled up. I believe, which test are we going to be doing today, TJ?
So for the demo today, we're going to be doing the 12-plate Tritan. The reason for that is I really want to start making more awareness around that Tritan test. That Tritan test is for blue defects, which is usually acquired. And acquired affects 15% of the general population because the top 4 leading causes of blindness, glaucoma, cataracts, diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, they all can cause this. So this is a great way of picking, red flag, not picking those up, but red flagging them and saying, let's dig deeper. Let's figure out this.
So you might actually catch a red flag for a really chronic progressive sight-stealing condition from a color blindness test.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And I actually didn't realize that color blindness could be acquired either. I thought that was something that it just kind of you're born with.
Yeah, so that's actually what's so interesting is because genetically, it only affects about 4% of the population because it's 8% of men, 0.5% of women, but the acquired is 15%. So it's actually more prevalent, but we haven't been testing for it because it's usually a Tritan.
Now I'm a little bit worried to take the test.
No, it doesn't matter. We're going to have a good time and you're going to do great.
And my eyes are fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
all right.
I know just
forward.
for ease of use, all my information's there, but let's go ahead and let's begin the test.
Okay, so I'll be looking at this screen.
Yep,
Looks like
one
I'm
more
ready.
time.
3, 2.
No pressure.
I feel the pressure. 16.
Oh, you're crushing it.
Oh, this one gets me. 45. That one was hard, actually. Ooh. Am I right? Okay.
You are right.
All
I think. No.
35. Oh, that was fast. It's really that fast, so you kind of have to
standardized.
All
That's
right,
how we
35.
did our validation.
That looks like a 55.
Oh, you are crushing it.
Oh my gosh, it's actually very hard. Maybe my eyes aren't that good. 20.
Please know that it is not the standard way of taking it. It's usually right up next to you,
right.
not at an angle, bites everywhere.
Oh, I missed that last one.
It was 7?
7, all right. He saw it, all right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
42, I think. 10.
You're so good.
Great, and 5?
Yeah, and we are almost done. I think we've got about.
Oh my gosh, I can barely see this one though. What was that? Was that a 9?
Oh, it was. Okay. It was.
And 6. Right, no, is that right?
It's getting harder and harder. And
it is getting harder and harder,
it becomes more desaturated because we want to see how bad is the severity of it if you do have a deficiency. Oh.
3?
It's a 2. It's okay. These angles are bad.
Okay, yeah, the angle's a little...
And just to help you out, 7.
7, okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of...
So towards the end, we started to fall apart a little bit. So I mean, I know we're not actually going to do the diagnosis, but that kind of just shows you along the scale. So what was that telling us as we went through?
Yeah, so basically, since we were doing the trytan test, that's really looking for that trytan defect. If we were doing all of them, we'd be looking at red, green, and blue, and actually delineating between them. Right?
Okay.
And so that's exactly what we were doing. And then as you could tell, it was getting harder and harder. That's to
It was
see,
getting harder.
Is it mild? Is it moderate? Is it severe? And you can look at progression over time of those diseases or ocular toxicities.
Right.
Super amped up about it. So.
No, it really, really is exciting.
It's an amazing test.
Yeah. So we talk about this. And is there anything that you can do to correct these color deficiencies, or is it kind of like once you have it, you have it? Or if it's the acquired color deficiency, can you stop that from happening?
Yeah. So great questions. So basically, there are glasses out there. There's a lot of different brands, but I do want to let you know that you may. It doesn't. There's peer-reviewed science that show that it doesn't give you normal color vision.
Okay.
However, it does allow you to live maybe an easier life. Maybe you can match your clothes easier.
Right.
You can see maybe a rash on your skin when you couldn't before because you were color vision. So
Wow.
if it improves the quality of your life,
You don't even think about things like that. If you have a rash that you may not be able to see it, if you go to be the reds, you can't see then.
I can't see it when I'm getting sunburned, and I love the beach. I love being in the water.
Oh, yeah.
So I do my touch test. I touch my skin, I take it off, and if that contrast from that red, but I don't see it, to back to my normal color, then I go, oh, I need to start putting on some sunscreen.
So you are colorblind.
I am.
Okay, so is this where this all came about? I know that you founded this company that your father is an ophthalmologist. Is that right?
So my father's an optometrist.
Optometrist.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that is exactly how it came about. And let me also say, we use the term colorblindness quite often. It is actually, the technical term is color vision deficiency.
Okay.
But know that it is, it's not the same, but really it's used oftentimes as the same.
Okay.
So ask that question again. I really just want to make sure that we,
Well, yeah, I was just kind of wondering how it came about. I mean, because you are colorblind. Was this something that you started
great question.
kind of for you, or where did this come
So
from?
this all started as a 6-year-old, myself, coming home from school with a note from the school nurse saying, your son is color vision deficient. And my dad, being an optometrist, was like, how did I not know this? He just thought I was eccentric, wearing unique clothes, all different colors, not matching.
Right.
But really, that was the day that we realized, he said, I wonder what's going on here. So my dad started taking a look into it, and we realized that there was not a really good pediatric color vision test for 6-year-olds.
Okay.
It wasn't short enough, they were too long, they used numbers. So that's when he started doing that. I still say I was working at that time because I'd still get called off the streets at playing kickball to come look at all these colored dots and tell him, Dad, I see nothing, I want to go play. So that's how it started.
Wow, well, that's great. All right. So where are your products available? I know you said they're available in the U.S. Do you have some international distribution as well?
Absolutely. So you can always go to WagnerDiagnostics.com. We work with a lot of different distributors throughout the world, in the United States. And so you can just look up Wagner Diagnostics, Wagner Color, anything like that, and you'll be able to find our distributors throughout. And we're super thankful for them and helping us spread that word and awareness about color vision deficiencies.
Great.
Yeah, just a quick question for those of you who do want to purchase your products. I mean, this was pretty simple, relatively. Are there any other additional technical things that we need? Just a quick question.
No, so you can. What we're really proud of is you can literally take our application and download it onto your Windows computer and start testing.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Right. So it's super easy. And so it's not like, oh, you got to buy all this hardware. We're going to ship it to you. We're going to set it up.
Great.
You can start today. All you have to do is go to our website and download that app and start testing yourself. See what kind of deficiency you have.
Sounds
Wow,
really easy.
it doesn't actually get easier than that, does
No,
it?
no.
Really. Well, we're running out of time. Is there anything else you would like to add? Any other messages you would like to share while you have this time live on TV?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I'm just so flattered to be here. This has been so much fun. Ophthalmics, education, while having a good time. Come on, it doesn't get much better than this. I'm loving my time here, and I'm just very, very grateful. So thank you so much for having me today.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, our second guest on Mice TV.